something different from COD, since we always do that and servers are down. So, hop 2K with my boy David Area Ratnam, sir. And let's get this started. Alright, start it up, David. David?
Alright, let's go.
Is he here? David. Okay.
Yo.
Let's do this, man. Alright. Let's be... Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna be the OKC. Oh, you're not being... Okay. Okay, I don't know why he's being the Lakers. I'm gonna beat him, though. So, you know.
Oh, they don't have the blue jerseys? Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, no.
Okay, so Kobe's 79 overall.
DJ Khaled.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in a small forward position. Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Kobe. The layup missed. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Here's Thompson off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Bryant. Again, the miss by Kobe.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And stolen by Barnes. Pushing it up. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes. Curry's got his second bucket.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg. Just
at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Oh, yeah, dunk it all the way.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin,
Yes,
that's
back
one
up.
he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's on the bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And he gets it to go.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency the challenge for Hibbert.
Exactly.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And he gets it to go. And that's 10 points for Steph Curry.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Thompson with the bucket.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap.
I'm going to put up a
Now
player.
they are rolling.
Yeah, back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their defense.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Oh my goodness, man.
Bryant, that's for 2. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-5 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Oh, that's to get big. 500 MT.
But 500 anything.
I don't even have 500 MT.
I just got a show play for 1,000.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
It's going to be my quarter.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Count the bucket.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've shown in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Hibbert. Young comes in for Bryant. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell. Livingston kicks to Rush. 3-pointer. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014 and proved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Green, and the layup's good off the glass.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Iguodala with the steal.
Wait.
Knocked loose. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick.
Oh, Curry's back in now?
Harrison Barnes.
On its way from Curry for 2.
Oh, no.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top. They lead by 14. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
All right, let's go.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Nick Young. Julius Randle is out there with Ryan Kelly. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Williams at the shooting guard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 10. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter.
Come on, hurry, David.
I'm changing my thing.
You're changing your thing?
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Warriors leading by 10. Curry. Here's Green, and he gets the bucket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
I'll even do it.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Rush. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Let me get my bank.
I'm gonna sell up a player. How much do you have?
Wait, I'm gonna check right now. I don't even know. But if it's not enough, I'll just sell everybody. Alright, let me go to my team. I got 20,000. No, I'm not giving you. No, I'm playing. I don't even have 20,000.
I know.
I have 1,200, 1,254. I have 1,000.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing.
Wait, no, I have more than.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Dynamic duo.
Oh my god.
운전한 입조차 쉽고 잃었어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일어서 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한국도 채끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대한 막을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 저만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 막는 실투 다 끝. 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한 치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 바라느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기대 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 해극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선. 내서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 걸어보고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 조금 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도모 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가지지. 저도 경계하네 공허한 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네. 15년 전 빈 털터리에 아유 억울해도 납득돼. 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수지 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해. 마치 아파치는 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선. 내서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 걸어보고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 타고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사람 때문에 애가 타 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애가 타 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 영화 이 험한 현실에서 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때로 걷기는 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 피자
Wait.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Just the same old. Just the same old. Just the same.
No, there's one for 5,000, 100,000, 500, 4,000.
Anthony Bennett.
The Timberwolves.
Yeah.
69 overall.
Yeah. Maximum buyer 6,000.
That's only one time.
Maybe it's for 5,000. You take 10% away.
The only 5 was stupid for trying to get something and buy it now 5,000.
I think it is.
All of them have 14 and 15.